Hi, my name is Jung with the MBhealth Insurance Agency here in St. Louis, Missouri. And today I want to talk about the best way to protect your family and financial goals. Now, I do think I'm going to be a little slanted here because you're listening to a guy that sells health insurance. And I think the most important thing to protect is you or your wife or your children, or even if it's just you, okay? Because if something happens to you, well then what happens to the people that are important to you, okay? The people that rely on you. And so that's where I want to talk about health insurance, because I look at that as the way to protect what I am doing every day. You know, I can make money and I can have a lot of it or I can have a little of it. And so it's really important that if something bad happens to me, how much of that am I going to owe? Okay. And so health insurance, whether it be a high deductible, whether it be a low deductible, high out of pocket maximum, mid-range, it's important. How am I going to be able to deal with that? And how do I make those two work together? And so whenever I look at a financial goal or a family goal, I look at it as if I'm going to get that cancer, I'm going to get that diabetes, or I've got a rheumatoid arthritis that I'm dealing with that, you could be fine for a week and then all of a sudden it hits and you can't even get into work. And so how do you protect yourself against that? So the Affordable Care Act, guaranteed issue product, allows you and I to be sure that we're going to be covered. But then it also allows you and I to look at, what is my income? And if I have a mid-range income, or I'm going through a life change and I'm making, half of what I've used to, well, I need the premium to match that. And so the Affordable Care Act allows me a venue to do that for you. You work hard all your life not to be able to have a downturn and not still be able to have health insurance. And I think that's what it's for. But if I can lower your premium, well, what happens if I still have the $7,000 deductible, $9,000 out of pocket? Affordable Care Act can help me address that too, by me bringing those things down to meet you where you're at right now in your phase of life. Hopefully to get you back up on the upswing where you felt like you were before something might have happened, okay? So those are where you've got to have somebody that wants to sit down and talk to you about that, who cares about that situation if it's their own. I wake up loving health insurance, so you don't have to. It is a scenario where there's something somebody does in their everyday life. Do you love it every day? You may not. But I'll tell you what, I come in looking forward to talking to folks and assuming their situation is my own. And that's how I want to protect them. If you're dealing with a struggle, I'm assuming it's my struggle. And how do I make your health insurance plan help protect your family and help protect that financial goal? How do we work those two together to get the most out of them? That's when you have to have some way or someone to talk to help you figure out the roadmap to that protection. So look us up at MBhealth Insurance Agency or give me a call at 314-544-5400.